Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a crucial topic that every investor needs to be aware of, especially with the rise of crypto. We're talking about the top 5 crypto scams targeting US investors. Look, I'm a huge fan of crypto and its potential, but we gotta be real. There's a dark side to this market, and unfortunately, it preys on unsuspecting investors who just want to grow their money. That's why I'm breaking down the most common scams out there, how to spot them, and most importantly, how to avoid becoming a victim. Make sure to watch till the end to protect yourself from these scams. First up, we've got Ponzi schemes, the OG of financial scams, and they've found a new home in the world of crypto. These schemes promise insanely high returns, like way too good to be true returns, with little to no risk. They lure you in with fancy websites, complicated jargon, and fake testimonials, all designed to make them look legit. Here's the catch. Ponzi schemes don't actually invest your money. Instead, they use funds from new investors to pay off older investors, creating this illusion of profit and sustainability. But just like a house of cards, it eventually collapses when the flow of new money dries up, leaving everyone who bought in, except the scammer at the top, holding the bag. They often target specific communities like ethnic or religious groups, building trust and exploiting that connection. So how do you avoid these Ponzi pitfalls? Be wary of any investment that promises guaranteed returns, especially if they're significantly higher than the market average. Do your research, dig into the company's history, check for reviews from reputable sources, and be wary of those overly positive testimonials. They could be fake. And remember, if you don't understand an investment, don't put your money in it. Remember the ICO craze back in 2017? Everyone and their grandma was launching an initial coin offering, promising to revolutionize everything from like pet food to space travel. While some ICOs were legit, a lot of them turned out to be elaborate scams designed to part investors from their hard-earned cash. Scammers would create these slick websites and white papers filled with technical jargon and bold promises to hype up their project. They'd even pay for fake celebrity endorsements and social media buzz to create this illusion of legitimacy and demand. People would FOMO in, throwing money at these projects without doing their due diligence. And guess what? Once they'd raised enough money, poof, the developers would disappear, leaving investors with worthless tokens and a bad case of regret. So how do you protect yourself in the wild west of ICOs? Do your research. Don't just buy into the hype. Look into the team behind the project. Check their experience, their track record, and their online presence. Scrutinize the white paper. If it's full of vague promises and lacks concrete details, it's a red flag. And never, ever invest more than you can afford to lose. Phishing scams are the internet's con artists, using deception to steal your personal information, especially in the crypto world. These scammers cast bait through emails, messages, or websites that look legitimate, like your crypto exchange. They create urgency, claiming your account's compromised or there's a limited time offer. Click their link or provide credentials, and they've got you. They can drain your accounts and steal your identity. Fake airdrops promise free crypto for signing up, but it's a ruse to get your private keys or seed phrase. Be suspicious of unsolicited emails asking for personal information. Double-check the sender's address and look for inconsistencies. When in doubt, go directly to the source. Legitimate companies will never ask for your private keys or seed phrase. Imagine a group of people getting together and artificially inflating the price of a cryptocurrency, spreading hype and false information to lure in unsuspecting investors. That's the basic premise of a pump and dump scheme, and it's more common than you might think, especially in the world of low-cap altcoins. These schemes often play out on social media platforms like Telegram or Discord, where groups of coordinated individuals, sometimes even bots, work together to manipulate the market. They'll choose a relatively unknown cryptocurrency with low trading volume, then start spreading rumors, sharing fake news, or generating artificial excitement to create a buying frenzy. As more people pile in, driven by FOMO and the illusion of easy profits, the price starts to skyrocket. This is the pump. But here's the catch. The insiders who orchestrated the pump are waiting for the perfect moment to cash out, selling their holdings at the inflated price and leaving everyone else holding the bag. The price crashes down just as quickly as it went up, leaving investors with huge losses. So how do you avoid getting caught in a pump and dump? Be wary of any sudden and unexplained price surges, especially in illiquid assets. Do your research, look for genuine news and analysis, and don't rely solely on social media hype. Don't let FOMO drive your investment decisions. Stick to your investment strategy and only invest in projects you understand and believe in. In the world of crypto, trust is everything. You're trusting exchanges to securely hold your funds, execute your trades fairly, and protect your personal information. But what happens when that trust is shattered? That's the harsh reality of fake crypto exchanges. These sophisticated scams are designed to mimic legitimate platforms, complete with professional-looking websites, fake trading charts, and even customer support. They lure you in with promises of low fees, high returns, or access to exclusive investment opportunities. But it's all a facade. Once you deposit your funds, they're gone, vanished into thin air, leaving you with nothing but regret and a hard lesson learned. These fake exchanges often disappear overnight, taking all their users' funds with them. So, how do you avoid falling victim to these digital bandits? Always do your research before depositing any funds on an exchange. Check their reputation, look for reviews from trusted sources, and verify their legitimacy. Be wary of exchanges that are not licensed or regulated in your jurisdiction, as they may not offer the same level of protection. Pay close attention to the website's URL. Scammers often create fake websites with very similar domain names to legitimate exchanges, hoping you won't notice the subtle difference. Stick to reputable, well-established exchanges with a proven track record of security and reliability. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future updates. Let's work together to make the crypto space a safer place for everyone. Remember, knowledge is your best defense against scams. Stay informed, do your research, and never be afraid to ask questions. Stay safe out there, and happy investing.